So let's take a look really quick at S15 or Sandbox for this module. This is a one-day module, by the way. So we are going to take a look at S15, and this Sandbox challenge has a really great starter file, and it sort of walks you through looking at this starter file. So I will show you the file right now, and is a mostly complete program. Okay, so we've got a class called CLPet. This is the virtual pet file, and it's got the initialization with hunger and boredom. It has the ability to take a turn, feed, play. I didn't do any setters or getters here because I'm just trying to keep it really streamlined. And then we have, based on that CLPet class, I have created two child classes, one called Pet Fish and one called Pet Dog. So now, instead of just having a generic virtual pet, we have a more specific type of virtual pet, depending on whether you like a dog or a fish. Now, notice we do have inheritance, but I'm also using a bit of polymorphism here. I've overridden this string, right? And I've also overridden the play method. The play pet method for each one of these is the same method, but I'm overriding it. And the reason is because I want to override it with a species-specific type of play behavior. So we're going to say we splashed around with the pet name and we played fetch with the dog. Okay, so we've got the fish, got the dog, and now I have my pet store app. Okay, I'm creating a list to hold everything, welcoming the user. I've got a while true loop with my main menu here. And I've got this mostly fleshed out. I'll demo it for you in just a second here. But where I don't have it completed, I have the feed method or the feed branch of the menu all filled out with lots and lots of good comments. I did not do the same for the play with your pet option because I want you to fill that in. And I've got the other menu options all done here. What I'd like you to do is first get this to be fully functional by filling out the third menu choice, which is the play with your pet option. And then as an added bonus challenge, what I'd like you to do is add a third and possibly even a fourth type of animal, maybe a cat, maybe a walrus, whatever kind of pet you want to adopt. I'll leave that to your imagination. So it will entail creating a new child class for that species and then modifying the menu so that it works. So when I run this is what it looks like. Welcome to the pet store. I want to adopt a pet. I'm going to adopt a fish. We'll call it Guppy. And if I want to check on my pets, there's my fish. If I want to adopt another pet, let's adopt a dog. Sam's already bored. Must be a lab. So I'm going to check on the pets. Okay, so I'm in trouble already because my fish and my dog are both extremely bored. Could leave me at any minute. I don't know how a fish leaves you out of boredom, but I'll let you figure that out. I will let you figure that out. So, to get rid of what? You don't want to do that. I'm not sure how you would do that, but you don't want to do that because I have a function, a global function in my program that's checking to see if that boredom score is below 0. So if I get rid of that, if that doesn't exist, then when that global function checks to see if he's bored, it'll break. What I could do, if I wanted to not make boredom be a factor for the fish, is I could, because remember, this is the string method of that class. I could not show the boredom, and I could also have it on that global function, check to see if it's a fish, and then ignore it. So that's how I would approach that. That was a good, valid question. You don't want to get rid of it though. Polymorphism, you don't want to get rid of something that exists in the parent because you could call on that later and then you're going to get an error if that method doesn't exist. So I can't play with the pets here, so somebody's going to leave me. And it was Sam, clearly a lab, got bored after 2 turns and took off. As soon as the minute you leave the gate open, they're just gone. So that is, and you could have some interesting, you could do some interesting things. You could override take turn for each of the types of animals to have one type of animal get bored or hungry faster than the others or slower than the others. So you can do all kinds of interesting things with this, but the idea is just kind of play around and explore, try creating a new child class and see how that goes. So you get the feel for that. And so